So like, do you have an advice for people who are right now like freaking out? Like the AI is so great, it's gonna take my job. Like, look, it just reviewed my site and said it's crap. Like, what are you doing? What are we all doing? Can we just all like retire? But like, how should you approach this transformation when there is so much fear and so much
Mm,
uncertainty that is not really going away, right? Like, how do you, you know, obviously we'll unpack like how do you even begin challenging organizations to approach this transformation, but like how do we as individuals, where do we start? Like, what's your thinking, when you are
mm.
reinventing yourself, when you are, on the brink of like embracing something new where you are literally like staring into the void and you don't know what's going to happen next and there is no blueprints, and then there's like all this media screaming of how AI is coming for your job. Like, how do you have a recommendation for our listeners?
Sure. The reason why corporate strategy was a very natural fit from day one of my career is because fundamentally as a human being, I look at life kind of the same way of what's your end goal? And in mind, where are you today? How do you get there? And that's strategy 101. I was very clear from college onwards that on my deathbed one day, I want you to look back and say, I had a cool life. That was it. It was that simple. And because of that, I did things like, live overseas, live in New York, try this, try that. And it's for me, there's always been a very strong thread between all of them. And the reason I say this is because when I think of life decisions, of what's going to matter to you one day, I think that really clarifies what is a true risk versus not. um and also your why, your kind of north star of why are you doing certain things. And so going back to what you're saying about different careers, I mean, a lot of it was just because it just seemed interesting, and I figured, hey, if I want to have a cool life, I want to do cool things.